That's good stuff. This is a yerba mate. Now, many of you guys have probably seen yerba mates around campus or even tried it. But many of you guys probably don't know what yerba mate is. So I want to give you a little bit of information about yerba mate. My junior was the first time I had tried yerba mate. My sister introduced it to me, and ever since then I've loved it. Even though I drank it, I also did some research behind it because I wanted to know what I was drinking, what it did to my body, and how it affected my body. So in this speech, I'm going to be explaining to you guys about what yerba mate is, the effects it has on your body, where it comes from, and how it's processed. So if you guys haven't seen a yerba mate plant, this is what it looks like. The scientific name is Ilex paraguayensis. It's a mouthful, but as stated in the Chilean Journal of Agricultural Research, published by Kelly Burris in 2012, these trees grow up to about 18 inches or so, and they are considered evergreens, meaning that their leaves don't fall off and they stay green throughout the whole year, which is very beneficial because when you're harvesting the leaves, you can get them at any point in time. These trees also produce fruits and flowers. They start flowering in October and then they produce fruit in June. But we don't really care about the fruit because it's all about the leaves and the tea. So now we know what the tree looks like. But the real question is, how do we get the leaves into the tea, dried leaves? And how do we get the dried leaves into a drink like this? So it is explained in the article Yerba Mate, a comprehensive review published by C.I. Heck in 2007 in 5 easy steps. We have harvesting. This is where you go out to the tree, you get a little bit of the branches, a little bit of the leaves, you collect them, and then you go to blanching. Blanching, probably not a term you guys have heard, but is when you get the leaves and you put them over a fire for little quick moments so that you get that little smoky taste to it. And then you go drying, you put them in a smoking chamber, you let them sit there for a little bit, let all the water come out so it's a dry product. Aging, you let it sit out in the sun so that it can dry up even more, get that little nice fermentation, that little taste to it. And then packaging, cutting up into little pieces, putting it in a package, and it's ready for the tea. Now there's 2 ways that you can drink this. You can drink it like this, that many of you guys probably know, or in a gourd with a bombilla. In the article, Consumers' Perception of New and Traditional Mate Tea Products, published by Rosanna de Gode in 2013, it explains how gourda and bombillas are used. So gourda is the cup used to drink the tea. You put the tea leaves in there by itself, you fill it up there, pour hot water in it, and then you use the bombilla/straw. It has little dots at the end right there for a filter. So you put it in there, you just take a sip, and it filters everything out except it filters the leaves and the branches out, so you just get that goodness of the yerba mate. Now, where does yerba mate come from? That is a big question. And it is displayed by the UN Comtrade in 2019 from the largest yerba mate exploring 2018 chart. We can see in this chart that Argentina is definitely the biggest producer of yerba mate and makes the most money out of it. And then we got other little countries like Paraguay, Uruguay, Bolivia, Chile, and Mexico, but they are very small producers compared to Argentina. Now, Argentina relies on yerba mate because they make so much money off of it, and all the countries are just kind of like side crops that people grow. But we still get a good amount from those countries. Now, the pros and cons when you drink yerba mate. That's probably something you guys are all interested in. So we got the pros and cons. The pros, as stated by Bastos in the Yerba Mate Research and Biotechnology article in 2009, states that it can help with headaches, arthritis, constipation, obesity, and fatigue. Now, I don't know how many of those apply to you, but I know headaches and constipation. I don't know, it could happen to you guys, but if you're ever in that hole, you have a headache, if you get arthritis when you're older, just sit down, drink a nice yerba mate. It could either be hot or cold, whatever it does, but it can relieve those symptoms. Now for cons. Barrios wrote in the article, Cancer and Yerba Mate Consumption in 2009, that the role of hot mate is increasing the risk of cancer of esophagus and the oral cavity is supported by several studies. So, back to the gourd and bombilla, that's what I showed you guys earlier. The hot mate, use hot water, drink it. The use of the bombilla from the metal and the hot water and the yerba mate all mixed together has shown that there is a couple of cases that are associated with cancer. Now, it's not like you drink it once, you're going to get cancer. It's more of like a long-term thing. If you drink it over a long period of time, then there's a big, strong association with drinking it and getting cancer. So, now that I've informed you guys about yerba mate itself, hopefully you guys are going to go try it or not, depends. But I know I'm going to keep on enjoying it. But most importantly, you guys understand where it came from, how it looks like, because I guarantee you've never seen that yerba mate plant before. And just a little bit more information to knowledge yourself more about a drink that is consumed by many college students and even possibly you guys. All right, thank you.